MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Dallas Keuchel is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Keuchel sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. And the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. And he lays off for ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's gone 2 for 8. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Sano is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Charlie Blackmon would be next. Line hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Machado in foul ground, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Michael Pineda will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A bouncer to the left side. Moustakas has it, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, left fielder, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Bouncer up the middle. Polanco right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Here's Byron Buxton now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Byron Buxton.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting second, third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. Just a 1 for 12 career line. Drilled right back up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, second baseman Eduardo Escobar.
Standing in, Eduardo Escobar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he misses again. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now the 2-1. High and deep to right center. Buxton will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swung on and belted to right for Duda. This one is deep and gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two. Got a piece, it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, two gone.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Reddick behind a ball and two strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there. And the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Houston.
Leading off for the Twins, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Another full count offering on its way. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Keuchel pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Eddie Rosario is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Ramos on third, Polanco on second, Dozier on at first with nobody out. This is in the air to left. Bregman is there. Let's see if they try it. And with only one away, no need to test it as they'll hold tight at third base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. One run scores. It's a wild one, and 3 runs are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. I'm set with the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Center fielder number 25. Byron.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Now the 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Buxton's able to lay off there, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Four runs here in this half inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time.
2-2.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Escobar ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rosario is there, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
0-1, here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here's a strike. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Rosario, but this will land out there just foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Another full count pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. It's taken, strike one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1 run, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Lucas Duda waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Lucas Duda now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Dozier. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Well hit to right, but foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. HOU has a play. 1 down. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Altuve at second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Hard hit at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 4-1. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Evan Gattis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's one down now. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Colin McHugh takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon.
Leading off for the Twins, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Blackman is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder number 25. Byron.
Ready for another shot now. Byron Buxton. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Count remains 2-2. Sixth inning, 4-1 score. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's 0 for 5.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Polanco will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Bregman.
Ready for another chance. Alex Bregman. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Zero.
1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it 4-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Eduardo Escobar, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. McHugh into his motion. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Gaddis. And he makes the throw to first. Escobar is retired, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's 2 for 4. Fly ball right down the line and left. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bregman is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Manny Machado now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2. This is line to left. Blackman is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And the changeup is way low that time. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Evan Gattis waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one. This misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Brad Brock takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Evan Gattis now standing in, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch popped him up. Moustakas shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. And it's fouled away. Duda is off at first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left for Houston, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 41, Brad Peacock.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Leading off for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Brian Dozier.
Now here's the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One and 2 now. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-2. got him swinging in the dirt. Gaddis goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready once again, Miguel Sano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Trevor Hildenberger.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. And he misses again. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
So coming to the plate, Ian Happ. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hildenberger stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Alex Bregman would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. It is in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Twins 4 and the Astros 1. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Drew Smyly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Smyly gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Here's a strike. The 3-1 comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Up next for Minnesota, Wilson Ramos, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he's safe.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch. A fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. Ramos over at second. Polanco at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Twins are in front, 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 57, Ryan Presswood.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's set and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1. Popped high in the air. Moustakas waits on it. 1 down.
Third baseman, number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired. 2 down now. Now the Astros designated hitter, Lucas Duda. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Minnesota have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. Michael Pineda pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.